One of them was my pastor. He was on the way to the hospital near medical center, and was at a gas station. He decided to pay for gas or whatever. He went outside, went back into his car. There was a car that locked him into a spot, and a man jumped out and tried to rob him. He wouldn't get out of the car, so he shot him.
His friend was supposed to get shot, and so he kind of like went in front of the shot.
This girl that I knew in high school, her little brother was playing basketball with some of his friends, and one of their friends drove up and had a shotgun in his car, and they were playing with the shotgun, and it went off and shot her little brother in the chest, and he died at the scene.
It was Thanksgiving. I believe I was like 7, so it was about 13 years ago. Cousin went hunting. Of course, they had been drinking all night. They were still intoxicated when they went hunting. And it was Thanksgiving morning, and we got a call saying he'd been shot and killed. But they were hunting, and they were both drunk, like I said. And it ended up being the guy thought my cousin was a deer, and it shot him right in the abdomen and killed him. So, I mean, it's not guns that kill people. It's the people holding the gun that actually kills them.
My little cousin got shot in the leg when he was like 7 years old. It was pretty much just an accident. A shotgun fell, and we had birdshot in it, and it peppered his leg. So he had damage from like here down to here, but it wasn't anything bad. So luckily nobody got seriously injured.
Like it was a party. It was like October, late October, around like Halloween, and everybody was just partying and stuff. And this dude was throwing up his set, and when he was throwing up his set, somebody didn't like that he was throwing up his set, so they started throwing up their set. Everybody moved out of the house. You hear gunshots. Me and my friend started running, but my friend that was right beside me, like, we took off, and I turned around, and it's him and some dude fighting. So I go over there, we start fighting. Dude pulls a gun out. He stands there, bow, shoots me in the leg. Bow, shoots me in the leg again. Cops come, they run, had to take him to the hospital.
It's a really close friend of my brother's. They had a firearm and they were just playing around. He accidentally shot himself in the face. It was his gun. He's dead. It was actually about 4 years ago here at Western.
The bullet ricocheted off the tree and hit the guy in the leg or something.
That's good. I think people should be allowed to have guns, and I think that guns aren't really hurting anybody. They're just the people, bad people with guns, and I think that a lot of people use guns in ways that they should be using for hunting and outdoor just shooting just for fun, and I think that shouldn't be taken away from them.
It was during a robbery, and it went bad, and he got shot because of it, because he was trying to defend himself after his home got invaded. And then he tried to defend himself and he got shot.
So like a neighborhood dispute, and he was getting his car to go home, and these guys just shot him up. They shot him and killed him in his car in front of his house. And the other person, it was a gang dispute in middle school.
It was Kyle, or Kyle Keith. Kyle Keith was up in Turkey Pen. It was doe day, and you shoot like anything on doe day. And he saw something move and he shot it, but it was a Mexican.
So he shot another person by accident?
Yeah.
In a hunting accident?
Yeah.
Well, I live in California, and when I was on my way back from school, I went to junior college out there. I got back from practice, and I guess apparently there was some crystal meth dealers that lived down the street from us, and some guys tried robbing them, and that didn't go over so well, so we came out shooting at him, and they were driving down the block trying to get away, and he was shooting down the block, and it hit my car about twice, I think.
I was riding with my mom down the road, and I saw someone get pulled out of their car, and I saw someone have a gun held up to them, to their chest. It was at home where I live in Salisbury.
We were all at the basketball courts in my neighborhood, and people got into an argument, and it resulted in someone getting shot just over a basketball game. So that wasn't a fun sight for me to see.
A guy, he graduated the year before, and he came back. We don't know exactly why. Like, he had killed his dad, then came to the school and was gonna shoot everyone, but one of his guns jammed after he shot, and he wasn't able to get another one, so they got him down. But one person got hit in the shoulder, and one person was hurt by a glass. that shattered when the bullet hit it. Yeah, and they got him tackled down. Like when his gun jammed and he froze, they got in and tackled him.
Whenever I was in 8th grade, I had a friend and his mom was going on a date with this guy, and they went and dropped him off at the guy's house, and he had a daughter of the same age. While the parents were out on the date, they were playing around in the house and they found the guy's gun, and they looked inside, they didn't see a bullet was in there, and so the girl held the gun up to his head and pulled the trigger, not knowing that one was already in the barrel, I guess is what it's called, and killed him instantly.
My cousin, his house was robbed the week before Christmas. Someone broke in and stole all the Christmas presents from under the tree, and he found out who it was, and he went out to their house. He, got some physical revenge on went under his jaw, out his mouth, shattered his teeth, and he spent Christmas in the hospital. It was a terrible Christmas.